Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to The Tonight Show. Thank you very much for being here. We have a great show for you tonight. Bruce Springsteen is here in studio. I saw Bruce backstage. I said, thank you so much for being here on the first night of Hanukkah. And Bruce said, Jimmy, for the last time, I'm not Jewish. Let's get to the news and jokes. Well, guys, things aren't going too well for President Trump lately, but that didn't stop him from throwing a party last night. Watch this.
Overnight, President Trump hosting a Hanukkah party at the White House, using the holiday gathering to once again falsely claim he can still win the election.
Certain very important people, if they have wisdom and if they have courage, we're going to win this election.
Ah, yes, the Festival of Lies. Even the dreidel was looking at Trump like, damn, this guy spins more than I do. I like how everyone whipped out their phones to record Trump like it was a drunken fight in a Waffle House. Like, well, this is going to go viral. I know this is going to get some hits. And it's probably good that Trump talked about the election. I feel like him winging the story of Hanukkah might have been worse. It's like, for 8 nights, Jewish Santa would visit all the good little Kushners. Speaking of the White House, I read that once Trump moves out, officials are going to disinfect the whole building before Biden moves in.
Yes.
I have a feeling this is going to be necessary with or without COVID. There's a half-eaten Baconator between the cushions here. Turn on the black light. Good God! Oh my! My retinas are burning. Oh my! Biden's going to be the first president to be sworn in, then spend the next week crashing at a La Quinta. Apparently, the CDC told Biden it would be safer if he just moved into a bowling shoe. That doesn't sound right, does it? Speaking of Biden, I heard that he might take an Amtrak train to his inauguration, which is slightly different than what other presidents have done. That brings us to our new educational segment called Presidential Inaugurations Bet You Didn't Know.
Joe Biden might travel to his inauguration by Amtrak, but bet you didn't know, Jimmy Carter traveled to his inauguration by shooting himself out of a cannon. This has been Presidential Inaugurations. Bet you didn't know.
Yeah, that's amazing. I didn't know any of that. Listen to this. A pharmaceutical company had to issue a recall after 2 of their drugs got mixed up. Let's see which ones they were.
There is a recall this morning after a drug used to treat depression somehow got bottled up and sent out with a generic form of Viagra.
People knew something was up when, well, something was up. All right? Yeah, the people in the depression commercials were like, why do I have the sudden urge to sit in an outdoor bathtub? Samsung just announced its new 110-inch micro LED TV, and it costs about $155,000. Yep. So now you have a 110-inch TV playing while you scroll through Instagram on your phone. Can you lower that? And finally, I saw that Jay-Z just launched his own premium brand of weed called Monogram. It must be good. Today, Jay-Z was like, I got 2 problems and forgot the other 97. You know, some things happen to you in life, you just go, oh my gosh, I love that just happened because it just made me so happy. Well, last night, we just got home from doing our show, and everyone just started sending me texts, and they go, dude, Dionne Warwick just tweeted at you. Yeah. So Dionne Warwick is on Twitter now, and she's like she's running Twitter right now.
Yes.
And it's so fun, and it's her, and she tweeted, does anybody know if Jimmy Fallon will be doing the Christmas sweater countdown this year? I love those wretched things. Dionne Warwick, I flipped out, and then, so I tweeted back to her, and then she tweeted back to me again.
What?
Yeah, and then I tweeted back to her again, and then, I guess, did you send her a playlist, or? Oh, she got that? Dude, she got that and said, Questlove, a playlist from Questlove and a sweater from Jimmy Fallon. I'm a happy lady. I can go to bed happy or something. I'm like, you are the greatest. My dad, I called my dad after that happened because she performed on his aircraft carrier, the USS Constellation, in 1968 in San Diego. And trust me, I've heard this story my whole life, and that's the whole story. But I think he saw her even backstage and just said how nice she was and all this stuff. And so we've always been fans. And my dad said I took a photo. And it's so great. This is so my dad. So I go, yeah, you have a photo of Dionne Warwick performing? And this is 1968. So it's one of those cameras that have the cube flash, the spinner.
Right, yeah.
So anyways, this is my dad's photo of, he says, of Dionne Warwick performing on his... That is his photo of Dionne Warwick. And you know, it's cool. I mean, I have photos like this too at concerts where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll never forget it. But he really never forgot this and talked about it all the time. And so I thank Dionne for just being awesome in all the jams. She's unbelievable, and I love you, Dionne Warwick, so much. You just made my whole night and world last night. And so thank you for bringing up the sweater. We whipped up a special sweater just for you, pal.
Wow.
One of these wretched sweaters. We'll be, check your mailbox, because this guy's coming. Oh, look at this. Only you can rock this. Dionne, only you can rock this sweater. You'll make it look good. And we love you, and thanks for thinking about us and tweeting about us. Be well, pal. Hope to see you and talk to you soon. We have exactly 7 shows left before we go on Christmas break, which means it's time for that beloved Tonight Show tradition. It's time for 12 days of Christmas sweaters.
12 days of Christmas sweaters, 7 days left.
That's right. Every show between now and Christmas will be giving one lucky audience member a sensational Christmas sweater from the Countdown to Christmas cabinet. Now, since there are 7 shows left, let's open door number 7. Go for it. All right, let's look at it. It's beautiful. Oh, wow. That is something else. That is something else. Yeah, literally, I think it might be something else. All right, let's see who's going home with tonight's sweater. Everyone, look at your seat number. If I call your number, come on down. Quest, can I get a drum roll, please? It is number 364. Hey! Oh my goodness, look at this. Congratulations, you've won tonight's Christmas sweater. What is your name and where are you from?
Jenny, and I'm from Jersey.
Jenny from Jersey! Jenny, would you mind trying that on for us right now? Is that okay?
This is my favorite color.
It really, oh my gosh, you are going to love this. There's no right way to put it on. Yeah, your head can go in that way. It doesn't really, they are sleeves, that works, yes? Oh, this is gorgeous. Already I can tell. Jenny, yes. Just stop there. That's perfect, Jenny. It's almost too. Yes, perfect. Look at how beautiful. Yeah, look at. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, come on now, Jenny. Look at that. You should be our model for all these. Congratulations. Thanks again to Jenny, our lucky audience member. Stick around. We'll be right back with Bruce Springsteen talking about Jersey. Come on.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and